YouTube, I miss you guys. Hey, how you guys doing? I haven't had my camera for a week now. This is my first video since getting my camera back. It's all fixed, everything's all set, it's all good. Today is Saturday. When you work from home, you don't know what day of the week it is because every day is Monday. Saturday, February 6th. If none of you guys have heard or saw on social media, X, Y, and Z, I know YouTube and Instagram are kind of two separate worlds. This past week has been a doozy, to say the least. To say the very, very least. I kind of just want to preface this video, I guess explaining like the simple facts. My Instagram account got hacked on Wednesday the 3rd at 12:30 in the afternoon. And I got my Instagram account back on yesterday about 5 p.m. So I didn't have an Instagram account for 2 days. I did not have access to it. It got hacked. Aside from that, I think about 4 other pretty monumentally negative things happened to me in the short time span between early morning on Wednesday, probably about 11 a.m. on Wednesday was when like the downward spiral started happening in my life. And then about yesterday at 5 p.m. things kind of stopped and the rainbow is here. So again, I don't know if any of you have actually followed it or some of you may have like seen shit go down on my Instagram yesterday. It was kind of insane. So I figured that I would share the story with you guys, and it's not really to like bring attention to myself, to the hacker. I never really wanted to give the person who hacked my Instagram account any attention because clearly like it was just for attention. I kind of just hope this is number one, sort of entertaining to listen to, and number two, gonna be able to teach you guys a couple of lessons that I learned throughout this whole process. So to start off my Wednesday morning, I went into the dentist on Wednesday. It was my first dentist appointment since I moved to California. I knew I needed a decent amount of work done because I haven't had a cleaning since probably a year ago. My mom is a dental hygienist, so I used to go pretty regularly. I've never had a cavity, never really had any crazy issues with dentistry. Regular checkup was what I had anticipated, but whatever. Dentist, I got to the dentist, had to get 2 cavities filled, had to get a mouth guard. I don't have dental insurance. Cost me like a bucket load of money, so that was really fun. Things happen. You have to go to the dentist, kind of sucks. Whatever, dentist always sucks. After the dentist, I was supposed to have a meeting with Emily Hayden. If you guys don't know, Emily Hayden is like my best friend and we do a lot of things together. So she has an awesome YouTube channel, check her out. Emily Hayden and I were supposed to have a meeting with J Fitnesswear. J Fitnesswear is the leggings company that you guys have seen me do photo shoots with. I've been promoting their leggings since September and it's now February. We were having a meeting and I didn't end up making it to the meeting because I was at the dentist for a long time. So I didn't make it to the meeting, but Emily FaceTimed me into a little bit of the meeting. That meeting did not go as planned. I guess this is kind of like another announcement that I have to make during this video. The meeting didn't go as planned. No harm, no foul, just a business decision for Emily and I that we had to make for our own personal reasons, for our own personal growth and who we are and who we want to be as a brand and how we want to grow in the fitness industry. We actually had to terminate our working relationship with J Fitnesswear, so I no longer have a discount code for J Fitnesswear. Just so you guys know, Emily does not either. Things kind of happen and you have to do what's best for you, do what's best for your own personal company. Things just did not work out between us, so I'm going to be still going to the Arnold. I will be alone. I'm going to be not alone. I'm going to be working with the Pardomas. We're not going to be at a booth, but I will give you guys more information on that once we figure everything out. I was FaceTiming with them in my car because I was like a half-hour drive away and they didn't really have much time, so I was FaceTiming into the meeting and I was getting a lot of comments from people being like, did you change your Instagram name while I was FaceTiming? And Emily was wondering the same thing and I was like, oh shit, someone has access to my Instagram account because my Instagram name is no longer Amanda Bucci Fit, it was something else. And I was like, shit, I gotta go, guys. As all this was going down, I was kind of realizing what actually had happened. I got an email from Instagram before I went to the dentist. It said to confirm my email and password, and I kind of figured it was a security measure that Instagram was taking, kind of similar to when you have like a bank account and there's suspicious activity. They want to make sure it's you or it's not you, so they send you an email like, if you did this, don't answer this email. I kind of figured it was a similar thing, so I kind of just did it, and I was like, maybe there's suspicious activity, I'm going to confirm. I should have checked the IP address of that email because that was not from Instagram, it was from the hacker. He had access to my account. He immediately changed my email that was connected to my Instagram to his email, so I had no way of like resetting my password. It was just done. I kind of freaked out. I drove home from wherever parking lot that I was so I can like get on my computer and try to figure things out. Instagram has a whole little process that step by step that you go through if you get a hacked account. You just have to email them with the information. And then they email you back with directions, and they want you to send a photo with a confirmation like number to identify yourself and your face, I guess. It took a long time, and the rest of that Wednesday I kind of just watched the hacker like delete my stuff, change the name. I think that night I went to the gym because I was just like, I can't do anything at this point. I'm waiting for Instagram to email me back. I'm gonna go get a good lift in. Like, I'm freaking out. Half of my face was numb from the Novocaine because I had the cavity filled, and I was just like, oh my God. So I got to the gym, and I was going through my workout. I had a deadlift day that day. Thank you to my coach for planning a full day of deadlifts, which was amazing because I was like ready to rage and I was all riled up, so I had like a really good lift. Aside from that, during that time, the hacker was like tagging everybody that I know on my pictures. Just like everybody that's ever interacted with my Instagram, or most people, probably like 30 people at least, it tagged in all my old pictures, and it changed the name to something super creepy like Kiss of Death. It was really weird. I don't know if you guys followed any of this, but this is what was happening to me. I was trying to get my lift in. Everybody was texting me and calling me being like, what is up with your Instagram? And I'm like, I don't know, like I can't do anything. I just can't do anything. Now it's Thursday morning. I wake up to the email from Instagram that I was supposed to get to recover my account, which was great. And I started going through the process, and I was like, hold up. This shit might be the creepy hacker person again. I immediately exited out of the whole process, which just like ruined it because the link was no longer valid. Even if that was the correct way to go about doing things, then I just destroyed it. So I had to redo the whole process. On Thursday morning, also, something really bad happened. My dog from home passed away. In the middle of all of this, something even bigger actually happened. Was my dog, he's 16 and a half years old. He is back home in Rhode Island, or he was, and he's been having a lot of troubles lately. He's just been like, he's been sick. He's really, really old. So I was FaceTiming my mom and sister while they put my dog down, which was really awful to even watch and be a part of, but I didn't want to just leave him hanging and not be a part of it. So so that was super tough to deal with. I'm gonna just keep moving on and tell like the facts of the story, and then I will talk about how I felt about everything afterwards. So that happened. I think the rest of the day I was kind of just trying to finish up some work. I still had like a ton of emails to answer and stuff, so I was just kind of really scatterbrained trying to get things done. Thursday night I went up to go visit Taylor for her birthday, and we had like a good night. It was fun. We got some makeup from Sephora. That's why my face looks so nice today. And we painted our nails and we did some girl stuff. Again, just a normal rest of the day. Friday morning I was driving home. Taylor lives in San Diego, so I was in traffic. I got the email from Instagram, another email, the same thing, because I redid the whole process just to see if they would do it again. It happened again the next day. I recovered at Amanda Bucci Fit, but I didn't recover the Instagram account with all my followers and pictures because they changed the username, so I kind of messed it up. I redid everything again, but on the way home from San Diego, of course at that point my brain was just like fried, and I ended up rear-ending somebody, which was great. No harm done. She was fine. She was a really sweet woman. Scratch on her car. Again, just like a bumper to bumper issue, so that happened. After I got home and everything, I was just like kind of trying to get stuff together, trying to contact more people, trying to do more stuff, trying to work. And the hacker actually was doing some crazy fucking shit on my page, like posting pictures of himself, posting pictures of like him saying, take this as a lesson learned, exploit the art of exploitation, isn't it beautiful? Kind of just like taunting me and making fun of the fact that he was getting all this attention from him hacking my Instagram, because clearly like thousands of people were commenting on these pictures that he was posting of himself, he was saying to follow my new account. Like, he made like a little word box saying like follow at Amanda Bucci, which was my old account. He was doing like a lot of creepy shit. Like, it was freaking me out a little bit. Hacker, if you're watching this, like, you got your attention. So people were commenting back and forth, and people started unfollowing that account because he was doing all of that weird stuff on it. Lost about 6,000 followers. Again, no harm, no foul, but again, I was about to give up. I was just like, I don't know what's gonna happen. So I went to the gym on Friday night and I got my Instagram back. I got an email. I was driving there and I was like, is this real? Is this real? I texted Omar, Mariana's boyfriend, and I was like, please tell me I can click this link and everything's gonna be okay. Please, 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 is this really happening? It was insane, and I got the Instagram back. I don't know if it was because I emailed Instagram a ton of times and they realized that it was the hacker. I don't know if it was because the hacker simply gave it back to me. I'm not really sure, but regardless, it happened and it's over. And there's a rainbow after the storm that just happened. So you could imagine, that was the lovely week that I just had. You could imagine how much of like a it rains, it pours kind of thing was happening to me. It was really just like so much monumentally bad things occurring that I really had no choice but to kind of just sit back and be like, okay, this is happening. I didn't cry, I didn't freak out, I didn't have a panic attack, which I could have easily done. You know, I probably would have done that if I was still in prep. So I did not overeat, I didn't like stress eat over my macros and just say fuck it because I was stressed out. I still stuck to my macros. Everything was fine with training and all that. Like, I no longer let bad things affect me and my training and my goals and my nutrition. There's plenty of bad things that happen, but I think being a competitor and understanding how prep works, that when you're in prep and bad things happen to you, you're still in prep, so you can't do anything about it unless you want to ruin your prep. Having that experience kind of helped me be a stronger person when any other bad thing happened to me, where I could very easily just go off the deep end. Like, very easily I could have just went out and ate like 7 donuts just because I was pissed off, but I didn't. Again, a learning experience from prep that I find to be a very helpful tool, and one of the biggest reasons why I still compete is because it just makes me a stronger person every single time. It rains, it pours, and after that a rainbow comes, or you can just use the arrow saying. I forget exactly what it is, but when life is pulling you back really, really far, it's just using the bow and arrow, and it's gonna sling you back forward somewhere in a really good spot after the bad things happen. So I kind of am taking that as my little lesson. Having a positive mindset through everything and saying that everything is gonna be okay. I mean, if you're reading this and wondering like, why is she freaking out about an Instagram? It's because Instagram, when you have a lot of followers or you have a big platform, people, number one, go to your page continuously for inspiration, motivation, education. I post 3 or 4 times a day, and at this point, like, it's just been so consistent that people kind of like wait for it, and I really, really love being able to connect with everybody and teach them things on a day-to-day basis. That's my platform, that's what I do. That's like, never mind that it's my livelihood. So at this point, I would say that my Instagram account and my YouTube accounts are my most valuable assets as a business owner. Being able to reach that many people through the social media platform is how I make my living. I don't have a regular day-to-day job. I make my living through my supplement company, PE Science, Buff Bake, commissions, and I coach people, and I'm able to charge for what I do for coaching because I have like a high demand for clients. My business is run through my social media accounts. So it was kind of more of a big deal than just like, oh shit, some idiot girl lost her Instagram. Wow, cry, but it wasn't really that kind of thing. So again, I learned that being patient is very important. Staying positive through any tough situations is very important. What kind of person you are is determined by how you react to certain situations. I could have taken this situation, freaked out, cried, done everything in my power to like make people feel bad for me and have a pity party for myself and throw a temper tantrum and binge eat and cry, and like I didn't do that because I knew that everything was going to be okay. Like, you have to think in your head, this isn't going to affect me. Situations aren't going to affect how I live my life and determine my happiness. Something bad could happen to anybody. This could have happened to anybody. Bad things happen to good people all the time, but the way the person that you become is based off of your reactions to situations. So I learned patience. I learned that I'm a strong as shit person, and I learned that I have a huge support system that I am super fucking thankful for. I'm just like getting emotional kind of even saying it. All of the people that were backing me up, all of my really close friends that were like spending their own time trying to figure out what to do for me, and people messaging me that I haven't talked to in a while about my dog, and people commenting on my page and trying to see how I can get it back and helping me out and sending me the latest updates of what the hacker was doing, and like everybody was like so supportive, and it was so insane to see like the loyalty that has come from me building up an account where people follow me and actually connect with me. That's why I love YouTube so much. Instagram is great too, but YouTube, I can sit here and like actually talk to you guys and sit down and like have a conversation with you and tell you that I fucking love you. Like, I really appreciate all of the support that I've had over the last week. So if you're going through tough times, let this be a lesson for you to hold out, because the rainbow is gonna come. I promise it will end. The temporary pain will end. I promise you. Keep your head high above the water the whole entire time, and keep a smile on your face, because that's the only way you're gonna get through things. So let this be a lesson to you guys as well. If anyone asks me, yes, I have protected all of my accounts now. There's a lot of ways that you can do that. Make sure that your bank account, your YouTube account, your PayPal account, your Instagram account, any kind of account that you have, make sure all of the security settings are completely up to date. Make sure that you change your passwords. Don't look at any sketchy emails, anything like that. If anyone asks, yes, I have done that. Thank you for letting me know. Pay attention to those things, because you never know if it can happen to you. So I'm going to end the video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, updated you something. And I will be getting back to my regularly scheduled fitness, nutrition, training, educational, motivational, whatever, YouTube videos this upcoming week. So I have a lot of stuff coming for you guys. I'm excited to have my camera back, getting back to normal. So thank you guys, as always, so much for watching.